you know, what gives, as a filmmaker, I've got to be honest, the neat part about a series like this, as it moves on, you get a little bit more time to develop character and also work with pacing and score and music and bigger vistas, you know. So it's given me the luxury of actually becoming a better filmmaker now. Before it was a storyteller and television maker, but now it's starting to get so filmic and big. I gotta admit, I thank the audiences for coming back. You know, allow me to kind of evolve my own skills and craft. Just, I guess there's a little bit of fighting, and there's a little bit of bad luck, and there's some bad waves, and there's some nasty stuff out there. You know, these guys run into some real spills and rogue waves, and it gets pretty hairy. To be really honest, I'm up to episode 12. The show number 2 aired last night, but we're cutting episode 12, and you know, we're not really going to start dealing with it until about 13 or 14. And I'm kind of resisting even dealing with it at this time. I go up Friday. We'll be up next Friday with a week from Friday for CatchCon up in Seattle, and we're going to kind of sit down with the family and kind of run them through some cuts and let them know how we want to handle the show. But I mean, obviously with respect and, you know, and dignity, but it's a tragic thing, you know. But at the same time, you know, life, we move on, you know, and it's kind of like, hopefully that, you know, from, you know, resurrecting from those ashes, that, you know, the boys may take the boat over, or the 2 sons, and go on. Different kind of crew. And if you think about it, my guys aren't the kind of guys that are going to do Blind Date, Fifth Wheel, or Biggest Loser. You know, I mean, seriously, these guys, the technicians, the cameramen, you know, the DPs, the sound guy, all the producers, they're in search of an adventure, you know, and this show offers them that. You know, it really, you know, it's. I read years ago at a shipwreck up in Cold Bay, Alaska, on the side of a boat, a shipwreck. It said, somebody had written on the wall, it said, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. And that's, I think, the motto for all of us that work on that show. You know, none of us would go up there. And I mean, I've been up on those boats. I've been up on those boats 4 times. You know, I mean, and I've gone out to sea and froze my butt off and gone, what am I doing? This is crazy. I haven't slept in days. I'm working. You know, but at the same time, when you get off that boat, you never felt more alive than your life.